Watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures for the first time, and after finishing part 3, I just got a thought I want to get off my chest. This show was absolute fucking peak. I started off part 3 hating Jotaro with a passion like no other, and that turned throughout the course of the series into loving him as one of my favorite characters in the damn show. Literally in my top 2 is him and Joseph. Joseph stands over him. That's the only thing. If there was no Joseph, Jotaro would be number 1 right now as we speak. Same with Dio. My impression with Dio was left based off of part 1. I hated that nigga Dio, and seeing him in part 3, just that entire shift, I fell in love with Dio, bro. Same with Iggy. I started off hating Iggy, and that hate turned into love slowly, bro. Same with Avdol and Kakyoin. I started off hating these characters, and that hate turned into love. Now with that nigga Polnareff, I started off loving Polnareff, and that love turned into hate. It was reversed for Buddy. That boy shit aside from the sound effects, bro. The sound effects are so fucking amazing, bro. These are the type of sound effects that I can listen to for hours, that I can literally fall asleep to, bro. My top 3 favorites off the top of my head: Zawardo. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. And oh no, that shit. Top 3 favorite sounds, bro. The animation in the last 2 intros, bro, where it would usually have Jotaro ending up using Star Platinum at the end of the intro, and then, but this one it shifted where that shit was Dio stopping time and walking past him. That shit was so fucking clean, bro. The amount of plot twists, just plot twist after plot twist, shit just boggling my fucking brain. Honorable mention scenes from the last episode of part 3 was when that nigga Joseph was coming back to life, and that nigga said, "Jotaro, you fool, you brought me back to life." He was imitating being Dio. What I woulda wished woulda happened is, after Dio's blood was put back into Joseph, which was originally his blood, it was Dio's blood for a little bit. I feel like that should have been a perfect instance for Joseph to get some type of stat boost or stand power or some type of attribute enhancement, you feel me? Some type of ability to add to his repertoire, because they hold my nigga Joseph throughout the entirety of the show. That was probably the worst part for me, just seeing Joseph be hold, knowing he's fucking fantastic. I wouldn't have even been against it if Alessi had reverted his age, you feel me, back to a younger teen or some shit, or a younger adult, because that nigga Joseph is like, what, 59? 67? He's 67, isn't it? Bring that nigga back 30 years and let's see what he's capable of. Then on top of that, I wonder how far Jotaro is gonna go with his Start Platinum now that nigga can stop time and he's actually gonna get some practice with that shit, bro. And technically that mean he has the strongest stand in the show as of right now. That shit's so hard, bro. How could I fucking forget Dio dropping a literal steamroller on Jotaro, gang? This man Dio hated Jotaro so bad. Usually when a motherfucker use they stand, they make their little pose in the stand fight for him. As this nigga Dio was dropping the steamroller on Jotaro, he was fighting himself with his damn stand. That nigga wanted to get them licks in himself. That aside, I think that's really all I gotta say for real. We on to part 4, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the next update.